In today's video, I'm just going to be taking you through my day, my busy Monday. We have so much going on and so many good things. We had a really great weekend. Brian got to spend a lot of time outside, which is exactly what he's been wanting to do. We had a lot of projects to get done. We have 2 puppies. So we have Loretta from our Piradoodle litter that we kept. And then we got little Elvis. I'll link the video down below where I kind of introduced Elvis. So they're both about 9 to 12 weeks old. So I'm in the throes of potty training. And Loretta is about 10 times the size of Elvis. So when they play, you have to be really cautious and watch them. They're so sweet, but they get kind of rough. So that has been really busy. I definitely need to clean my floors because of potty training. Laundry, typical Monday stuff. Evan woke up this morning dancing. I got some cute video of him and made a quick reel on Instagram. I can share that little video here. So it was so cute because he always wakes up with way more energy than we have. I just left him playing Play-Doh. So he's gonna play for a little bit and then we will do a little bit of homeschool before his physical therapist gets here. Esme works this afternoon, so she's getting caught up on a few things. She's trying to balance working part-time and her senior year of homeschool. So we're still getting used to that. So I'm gonna plan out this week's school for her. So on the menu tonight, we're having chicken, like a peach chicken salad, not like chicken salad that you eat with bread, but like a salad that has chicken and peaches. I found a website called Half Baked Harvest. I think that's what it's called. I'll link it down below. But her recipes have been really pretty and really good. So we're gonna make that. I'm home today. I'm watching my grandson William at 2:30 for Emma. She's gonna pick up my grocery order for the week from HEB. We normally do that on Sundays, but we didn't get there yesterday because I bought a beautiful grandma chair at an estate sale. I will surely show you that when I get to cleaning up my bedroom. It's embroidered and lovely. They kind of know us by name now at the estate sale place. So yeah, it's all good things. We just started a small group with our church and some friends of ours, and we met last night. We meet every other week, and it was really good, a really sweet time. This morning I've been thinking about it a lot. We focused on priorities and spending time in the Word and how to make that easy in our day. And so a suggestion that they had was having a Bible that was kind of a community Bible for your family, just out on the kitchen counter, open to what you're reading, and having a few devotionals just open kind of at a gathering eating place. So I have a new devotional that I bought this homeschool year for me and Esme called Streams in the Desert. And I read that this morning, and so I'm just going to set that out on the counter open to today's date and see if anybody else reads that. We're going through the book of Judges at our church. So that's kind of where our focused reading is right now. Esme and I are going to start a preset Bible study together once she gets more in the swing of managing her schedule. So I'm looking forward to doing an inductive study with her. We'll try to wrap it up before Christmas. So all good things. Okay, we just took a quick break to come down to Mom's, and now we're heading back. I'm gonna get the chicken going in the crock pot for tonight's dinner and get some bread started. Brian is gonna hop on his work call, and then we'll do some homeschool with Evan. It should be a good, productive day. Evan and I went in his room and we read some books. Yeah, it's kind of gross. We went in his room and we read some books. Coleman. Pause, let me get Coleman his food. Okay, we went in Evan's room and we read his books, and sweet little guy fell asleep. So I don't know if that's just we didn't sleep well last night or we were exposed to something, we're fighting something off. He does not have a fever. He slept for how long, Esme? Like an hour?
Probably an hour and a half.
Like an hour and a half. So it kind of overflowed with our PT time. So I rescheduled PT for Wednesday that we were going to do today because I didn't want her to come, drive all the way out here, and him be asleep or be tired and not participate. So he is watching a show, waking up. He hasn't asked for lunch or anything. He hasn't wanted to eat since early this morning, like probably 6 a.m. and it's now almost 1, or maybe it's a little after 1. So I laid with him for a while because I didn't want him to wake up, and so I didn't get too much done. But we're going to start some laundry, and I've got my planner done. I need to work on Esme's school stuff. Have you planned anything this week?
Yeah, I did last week.
So it's already written in your planner?
Mine.
In yours, okay. Okay, so the chicken is done, so we're gonna let that cool off. I'll probably keep the lid off, let it cool, and then we will take it off the bone. And then I'm gonna put the bones in the Instapot. I've got another pack of bones from the freezer to put in the Instapot. We're gonna make some chicken broth. We need some later this week for some recipes. So I might usually make bone broth, I don't know, once a month, and then have enough can it to use for the rest of the month. So I think I'm gonna heat up some, actually we're out of coffee. I think I'm gonna make a little K-cup of coffee and start the laundry and look at my to-do list. I haven't started any of the snacks yet or anything that we wanted to do, and we have quite a bit of cleaning up to do. And then once Evan eats some lunch, we will do his handwriting and phonics and things like that. So far so good, and I get my grandson within the hour. So William usually likes to have my full attention, as babies should. So he likes to be held or rocked to sleep. And I just bought a new rocker at an estate sale, so I think I mentioned that earlier. I will show that to y'all. Esme's laughing because she's like, looks like a grandma. And I was like, well, I am a grandma. So, okay. Moving on, coffee time. Okay, update. I watched William, and that was so sweet. I got him to take a nap for about 15 minutes and rocked him to sleep and then transferred him, but he only napped like 10 minutes after I moved him. And so we have been reading books and playing toys and having a bottle. So Emma was so kind and just picked up my HEB order, and her and William just went home for the evening. So I'm going to show you quick what I got, and then I'm going to get the kitchen picked up, get the groceries put away, start our yogurt, and it will be time to start dinner. Let me show you little Elvis. Elvis is going crazy with all of the plastic bags on the floor. You being my helper? Look at his little face. Can you even stand it? He is so cute. Okay, so Evan is tapping cars and watching Sesame Street. I think he's feeling okay. Our chicken got done, and it is cool. So as soon as we get this put away, we are gonna have a really nice salad. We had salad for lunch, so we're having salad for dinner. So yeah, that'll be good. He's eating my mic. Okay, I got 3 gallons of milk. One of those is going to go straight here in the Instapot. I will show you the beginning processes of making yogurt. It really is just pouring it in, hitting the yogurt button until it says boil, and then we're going to it'll make yogurt overnight. When we wake up in the morning, we will strain it and be done with that. So the other 2 Tomorrow I'll start another one, and then this one will be for drinking. These are 4 recipes. So I got some grape tomatoes. I have a handful of very tiny ones left on my tomato plants, but there is not many, so I went ahead and got those just in case. That may even be for tonight, I'm not sure. And then I got some kiwi. There was a green smoothie recipe that I wanted to make, and then also we have a fruit salad on our menu this week, and I love having kiwi in that. Okay, I got 1 zucchini. This is for a zucchini bread recipe, and I set some butter out. This is not from the HEB haul, for cookie making and the granola bars. Some of this is going to go into a skillet to start making granola bars with. And then this is actually from last week. I have not even cut it yet. I need to cut it tonight. Hopefully it is still really fresh. And then the lettuce is for, it's called an Italian grinder salad. We usually have that for lunch. So I'm going to get that in the fridge. And then I definitely need to pause and get these in the freezer. These are popsicles for Evan and my grandsons. And then we're gonna have these spicy breaded chicken breast sandwiches for lunch one day at the end of the week. I'm gonna make that taste of home herbed bread recipe, and we're gonna make them as buns. So I'll start that really early one morning, and then we'll get those cooked up for lunchtime. And then I got these for Everett. He likes to snack on chicken in the evening sometimes. All right, I'm gonna go get those put away in the freezer, and then get what's out put away, and then the other stuff out on the counter. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back with little Elvis helping me, I am sure. Okay, so here's the last of the produce. I got some grapes, green and purple. These will last us literally probably just till Wednesday, and then we'll have to get some more. These blueberries, can you see the size of these? Are absolutely huge. These are mainly for Evan. He eats these fresh. And then I've been buying 2 pounds of strawberries a week, and not rinsing them, putting them directly in my glass container with the lid. I saw Fallon from Moss Family Kitchen share that, and they last the whole week. And then when I go to clean my fruit, you'll see me do this with my grapes here in a minute. We buy things from Thrive Market once a month. I can put our link down below, and it is a great place to source all natural snacks and household goods. So I get this fruit and veggie wash, and I put that on, spray it on, let it sit for a second, and then rinse it off. Okay, and then I got bananas, organic bananas. I don't know if I showed y'all that. And then we got some cilantro that is falling off here. My basil, Brian just pulled it from the garden. I don't know if he thought it was a weed or what. It was kind of growing here in the flower bed off the kitchen. And so I was kind of frustrated, bless his heart, because I needed some for a recipe. So this was kind of pricey. It was like $3 for this 3-ounce container, but I think it actually is for the salad tonight. We will see when we make it. So I got that. And then this for sure is for the salad tonight, this organic spring mix. And then we'll eat the rest of this throughout the week. Okay, so these toasted O's are for Evan. He uses this like a granola with his vanilla yogurt. Okay, these currants are for a fall bread recipe. And then I was totally out of yellow cake mix. I would like to buy this, source this at like Thrive Market. So I'm gonna sit down, and I have a list of things going. Hopefully they have a better choice, but that is for a recipe that we're gonna be making this week for dessert. Okay, we got these sparkling waters. I'm gonna put them directly in our wine fridge. We got black cherry, grapefruit, and cranberry raspberry. Okay, and lastly, we got some sour cream cottage cheese, some lunch meat, ham, turkey, some more string cheese for Evan, and then some chicken thighs. These are on the menu this week, and I'm totally out of chicken in the freezer, so we're gonna have to kind of buy that in bulk at Sam's next month. This apple pie spice is tiny. Goodness, okay, and it's for a dessert recipe. Tomorrow night on the menu, we are having buffalo chicken enchiladas. So this wing sauce and the chunky blue cheese dressing, and actually this too, the cream of celery soup is for that. And then this peach glaze balsamic vinegar is for our salad tonight. Okay, I did not even get cleaned up today, but I did take a shower, so we are focusing on the things that we did accomplish. Oh, and the other thing I got over there that I didn't show you is some yellowtail red wine. That is my favorite. So I'm going to put the produce away and get the kitchen cleaned up, and then we are going to, I have no idea what time it is, start dinner. I'm gonna turn a vlog on the TV, probably a fall home tour, living at country maybe, or Homeworthy. Those have been kind of my favorite to just have on the background. I did get out my fall bins, and remember we lost a lot of our things completely in the fire, and our fall bins were actually stored in the garage, where luckily a lot of our holiday stuff was in the barn, and so those things did not get lost, and so that's good. Like for Christmas, certainly that would have been sad to have lost all our Christmas decorations. We did not, but our fall things we completely did. So everything that I have here is things that my mom has given me. I bought 2 things at Walmart, these little paper mache, like little jack-o'-lanterns. They're very, very cute. I don't have the right kind of tea light to put in them. So that's all that I've bought. I've got a cart going in Amazon. I just wanna get the house clean, and then since we are kind of starting from scratch, wanna make sure that those are the things that I definitely want. And then if you look back a few videos ago, I did a fall haul from Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I did buy a few things to make, like a fall garland. So we're gonna get all that stuff up. The next video posting after this one will be our fall home tour. So that's exciting. I just have to get my house cleaned up. I don't like to decorate for a season when my house is a mess, and we have just kind of been living in that state where everything is a mess. And so anyways, enough talking, I'm gonna get busy. So fresh, it tasted like summer. The dressing was tangy with the vinegar and sweet with the honey that I added, and it was just really fresh yet filling. It was such a good dinner. So I'm using the spray for my grapes from Thrive Market that I showed you, and then I also, when I was in the pantry, saw our sauerkraut that we had started. So we have been listening to a podcast called You're the Cure. I will link it down below. And he talks a lot about the benefits of fermented foods, one being sauerkraut, which we have never even tasted before, if you can believe that. So I bought some organic cabbage, a while back, there was an Azure haul that I shared that in, and so we used the Pioneer Woman's recipe and tried it. So Brian and I, it's probably been fermenting for a few weeks, and so it looked like it was about done, and so I brought it out to wipe off the jar and get it in the refrigerator, but I definitely wanted Brian to taste test it. And what has also helped us eat a lot of fresh fruits and veggies is having them washed and ready to go. So having the grapes off the vine, or off the stem, and washed and ready to eat really means that everyone is going to walk past and grab some. So I usually at lunchtime put that out on the counter, and we all eat lots of fresh fruit that way. I bought you new chicken. Okay, I was just cleaning out the garage fridge. That has all of our extra stuff, a lot of the salad stuff and stuff that I just don't need in this fridge. And it was really gross. There was a few funky things in there. So that took a while. And then the dogs tracked in stuff, and it's very chaotic. So I'm just now starting laundry for the day. That was like on my to-do. And I wasn't gonna start it, but I thought if I can just get 2 loads done, my tomorrow self will thank me, because Evan has to go give labs tomorrow, and I have Esme, I did not get to grade any of her things, and so I know tomorrow will be its own to-do list. So I almost have the kitchen picked up. I have so many eggs to wash, probably 3 dozen, so I'm gonna get that washed. I want to go to bed tonight with the entire kitchen, all the counters and everything cleaned off. That is the goal. So we have been collecting our whey, what is drained off from our yogurt, in these glass jars. And then I had bought cheesecloth, and y'all, I don't know what happened during the laundry. I lost it, but we're gonna strain this through a cheesecloth, and then Brian has been making homemade soda, or I don't know if the soda is the right word. So we're using this with juice, like a lime concentrate, a lemon concentrate, or juice, cane sugar, or honey, and we're putting it in these jars, and it's fermenting on the counter, and then it literally has carbonation after a couple days. So we're experimenting with recipes. If y'all do this or make anything with your whey, tell me down in the comments below. It's been really fun. We haven't quite got the recipe exactly like we want it, but we haven't been wasting our whey anymore. We have been trying all these new recipes. So we tried apple cider, and it did not fizz for some reason, so I don't know what happened there, but the lemon and lime have been good. I think I'm gonna try a ginger beer next time, so that's exciting. But I'm gonna go get this in the other fridge and then get these eggs washed. Probably put on my pajama pants, get Evan to bed, and then come finish.
Oh, snap.
Okay, friends, it is much time later, and I got the kitchen picked up. Brian wiped off the counters. I still have a small section of piled up over there of my planner stuff that I'm gonna leave for tomorrow, but I feel really good about getting the refrigerator cleaned, the food put away. I didn't get everything done today, but you know what? It can just roll over till tomorrow. No stress, no worries. We did the best we could today. We loved on kiddos. We learned things in school, so I'm gonna call it a win. But I appreciate you hanging out with me today, and we will see you real soon in another video. I'm thinking the next video that's coming up is gonna be our house tour. And it should be decorated for fall. I don't know if all of the things that I ordered will be in yet, so we'll see. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. So go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't, and we will see see you real soon next time. Bye.